Hey, it's July 6th, and we find ourselves in 2 Kings chapter 14 and 2 Chronicles chapter 25. In the opening scene of Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America basically tells Iron Man not to cuss. Later on in the movie, Captain America uses a milder cuss word, and Iron Man and Nick Fury make fun of Cap for cussing. Instead of acceptance for being like Iron Man, Captain America experienced even more rejection. This is what happens when people known for living good lives try to live like those who don't. And we see the same thing happen to the king of Judah in today's passage. Amaziah ruled Judah for the next 29 years. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord at first. He was like his father Joash, but not like King David, because he did not remove the high places of idol worship either. He obeyed the law of Moses otherwise, and the chapter gives the specific example that he executed only the men who killed his father, and not their children who were innocent of the crime. And God enabled Amaziah to defeat the Edomites with a much smaller army than he could have had, and he trusted God to replenish the money that he used to hire soldiers from Israel, which he sent back home at God's request. But he brought the idols of the Edomites back with him from the battle, and he began to worship them. God sent a prophet to warn Amaziah to stop, but he wouldn't listen. So the prophet told Amaziah that he would be destroyed. How, you might ask? By picking a fight with the kingdom of Israel. Jehoash first refused to fight, but Amaziah insisted, so Israel kicked Judah's butt. They knocked down part of the wall of Jerusalem and took all the valuables from the temple and took hostages. 15 years after Jehoash, the king of Israel, died, Judah was really not happy with the new Amaziah, so they killed him, and they made his son, Azariah, king in his place. Meanwhile, back in Israel, Jeroboam II replaces Jehoash as king for the next 41 years. Like the other kings of Israel, he did evil in the eyes of the Lord. However, he did reclaim some of the territory Israel had lost because God was actually feeling sorry for Israel. God told Jeroboam II that he would restore parts of Israel's borders through the prophet Jonah. And yes, this is Jonah and the big fish Jonah. This is his other lesser-known prophecy. So what can we take away from today's passages? Well, I hope you noticed how Judah responded to Amaziah when he turned from following God to idols. When Amaziah was following God, they followed him, even though many in Judah were also idol worshippers. When Amaziah turned from God, the people of Judah suffered, and instead of being happy that he was an idol worshiper like them, they executed him. I know following God in a sinful world is difficult. God calls us to be different, so we're made fun of. We're accused of being judgmental and unloving. Sometimes that makes us feel very, very alone. But don't think that you're going to find acceptance from people if you live like the rest of the world. You will experience even more rejection, like Amaziah and Captain America, because you weren't able to live according to the godly convictions that you once had. Living for God is not easy, but it's easier than living without him, because Jesus is right here with us, giving us strength to stand and stay strong. My prayer for us today is that we would pray and trust in God's strength and stand firm during times of persecution and doubt, knowing that God is always right here with us. He loves us and accepts us even during our struggles. Unlike people, he will never reject us. If you haven't done so already, please download our Through the Bible reading plan at HesperiaCommunityChurch.org/throughthebible. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.